Once again, apologies for the technical difficulties, but as we continue with this pre-show, we are going to be bringing you our top 3 predictions and then throwing it over to some actual gameplay, because I know that's what y'all are all excited about. So, quickly, on our top 3, I'm going to give mine, and then Sparky, you can have some time to think about yours. I'm going to put DB as my number 3, huge fan of the boy Doritos, and I think he's got the chance to make it to that 3rd place finish. Number 2, I'm going to give it to Fiend. I think Fiend is going to fall to the one and only Wesley. We've seen amazing plays from the Lance this weekend, and I think it's time to see some more with Wesley taking that number 1 spot in the South American region. Sparky, what are your picks?
I'm going to have same top 3, but a different order. In 3rd place, I also have DB coming in for the bronze medal. In 2nd place, I actually have Wesley there, not in 1st like you have. And then in 1st, I have, of course, Fiend. I think he's going to take it yet again. I'm expecting good stuff from him this week, coming out in that very top spot.
Well, you and I might not agree on who's going to win between Fiend and Wesley, but I think I know someone who might agree with me. Flambo and TK. Flambo, I know you got my back on this one.
Oh, my boy Wesley about to take the crown. I don't know where the doubt could ever be. My man's going to get dub after dub after dub after dub. I love you, Fiend, but this is not going to be your weekend to come out on top.
It's these Olgrim players, man. You just I can't with these guys.
I think that, we might get a new king at the top. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there's a new air in or there's a new feeling in the air today for the EU players. So, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and put it up on the Ninja, who's actually coming up next, man. I mean, he was popping off last time I seen him play, so maybe it's his time. Maybe it is his time.
Flambo, how are you feeling about EU? Since we heard what you thought for SA, but what about EU?
EU, man. So the thing is, like, I would love if Pavelski could bring it home, but I feel like that's like throwing a rock in a pond, man. Like, where it's gonna end up, I don't really know. But I would love if Pavelski could bring it home. I'll be dummy hype. I know Daiku would be dummy hype. I know all my EU boys in the back, Hermanson, would be all squatted up like, yo, Pavelski. We'd be gassed up. But I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I'd love to see it, so that's when I put my chips.
On that note, how about telling us what's going to happen today regarding the tournament and the European region?
So with that said, I mean, take a look at this right here. We're going to hop right in to some EU top 32 that's happening right now with me and TK. It's going to go crazy. About approximately 3 hours, we're going to head into the top 8. We're say got 5 hours here, about 2-hour window to go ahead and get that top 8 all done and through. We're going to have EU Grand Finals.
As we get all the way to that area, bro, we are going to... We're going to have, actually, after the EU is done, we're going to have some South America gameplay as well. So don't forget that we'll be seeing at least with both regions tonight or today, depending on where you're at. But before we get into all of that great action, let's go ahead and talk about who we have coming up next. We have the Ninja and Flamethrower about to step up. I've seen the Ninja already on the Sidra, and then Flamethrower sitting here with the Ember, who I was just asking about a second ago. And so I get to see Ember on display, and maybe a character I might want to try to pick up later.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to see how Flamethrower is going to do, man. I mean, look at that. He's running 3 defense Ember. That's abysmal, man. I don't know. That's my biggest, and most people's biggest issue with Ember is the fact that her defense isn't too high. And on the other end, I mean, yeah, she's fast, but a lot of her SIGs kind of do the same thing, explicitly on the Qatar kit, right? You kind of got the end SIG that kind of hits straight up, and the down SIG and the side SIG more or less cover the same thing. That's just like not, you want a little bit more utility in your moves, you know what I mean? So hopefully we'll see what Flamethrower has to bring to the table. But the Ninja on the Sidra on the Cannon, we kind of know how that story plays out.
Yeah, I feel like the only real good thing that goes for Ember in this very, very low defense is the fact that she is also very quick. I mean, she is 2 points away from having perfect speed because he decided to go speed stance. So that's going to be super nice for him. Hopefully he can avoid a bunch of hits, because he's going to need to avoid a bunch of hits as you are sitting around with this 3 defense. I mean, I was expecting at least to see that man go defense stance to try to get the 4 going, just try to get something to kind of counterbalance. But he was like, actually, I'm going to just lean into my strengths, which is also a good strategy as well. So we'll see if that pays off for him. As he is going up against the Ninja, and the Ninja has indeed been popping off since we've been watching the EU.
Yeah, and I'm like, your 3 defense and Cannon, right? Cannon hits you once and it kind of carries you off the screen. So I'm like, if you got 3 defense, like the moment that like side light, side air recovery hits, you're not coming back, bro. You're not coming back.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
All right, so here we are. We're getting into our stages. We got small Brawlhaven, small Mammoth Fortress. I was about to say, man, we have 3 left, but obviously we're going to the tried and true, man. Small Mammoth Fortress, everyone loves it. You know, if you don't love it, you can't play Brawlhalla. I heard that's just the rules. I didn't make them up, okay? And those are just the rules. Anyway, here we go.
Right into game 1, the Ninja versus Flamethrower. Ninja actually not going to be able to grab the first weapon here. Needs to fight his way in and manages to pick up a sword. Definitely probably wants that cannon to get some zip-zop going. But so far, we're going to see how they fare in this matchup right now.
All right, man. Oh, hey, watch that. Watch out for that anchor. Definitely saw that do quite a bit of work over there in the NA yesterday, but here we are in the EU. And speaking of the EUs, and we're going to talk about Senders, we're definitely going to be talking about some of the Ninja. He has been making this character look straight busted lately. So he's having a little hard time right now trying to get in on this Ember. Okay, finally finds a shot, almost gets a jump rate right there with that neutral light, or neutral sig. Well, unfortunately, neutral sig just a little too slow for that.
And I actually don't expect Flamethrower to really use the guitars much, if at all. I expect Flamethrower to kind of stick to the bow kit primarily just because of how good the signatures are in comparison. There we go. That side signature, riding the wolf all the way to the side there, has a huge hit. Oh, man, bullseye. That was the perfect snipe right there.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised he even went for that, though, because it didn't really seem like Flamethrower was going to decide to, like, go aggressive with the edge guard there. You know, he was definitely standing on the soft platform, but it seemed like only to line up that down stake to go ahead and take that stock. So that is, I mean, that's a great start here for Flamethrower. We'll definitely say that. I mean, hopefully he can keep this momentum up. You get a start like that, you want to go ahead and run with it, and the chase down. Oh man. I thought he was there for it, bro. He had the neutral sig, or the neutral light, or neutral air, sorry. Neutral everything except for what it actually is.
I know, right?
Neutral air, but just chase dots directly into the stage. Man, that's not what you want to do right there. Either way, though,
oh my gosh,
still got a little bit of lead.
That was tough. I mean, he got the guitars and then immediately got slapped up for like the next like 40 seconds where he lost the weapon and had to get this bow back in hand again. So hopefully we'll have a chance to see the Flamethrower get some more gameplay going, throwing out these neutralites. And I love the way he's actually dealing with Cannon. He's jumping up and then air dodging in to bait out the side lights from the Ninja, and then he goes for a falling neutral air to get the punish. Because if you can avoid that side light from Cannon, you're basically dodging one of the most threatening things in the kit.
Okay. Put himself kind of in a bad spot right there. I saw double wolf action right there. My man's over here playing Twilight Princess right now with the wolves, but unfortunately, neither one of those going to be strong enough to get the hit or the KO. But find himself a weapon. You say he didn't want to keep this for too long, and it seems like that is definitely correct. I mean, that was unfortunately though, does not do a great job of weapon starving. Still though, find himself the bow.
Now NSIG probably going to come out, or maybe a D-Light recovery at this damage value. We're going to see D-Light, N-Light. If you got the recovery there, that probably would have KO'd, but goes for the N-Light instead. It's a little bit easier to get out there, and is also a true combo, so we still have another chance here. Neutral air is going to be enough to KO off the top. Flamethrower does have a very slight lead on the Ninja here, but I expect him to take this stock relatively soon.
Yeah, come on, Ninja. You can't maybe look bad this early, bro. I definitely said, you know what, man? We're trying to see some new blood at the top. I said, you know what? I'm going to give it to Ninja. And then you're about to lose first round on the stream? Oh, no. Oh, was that a commentator curse from the nether realm, bro? Like, what the? Oh, man.
I believe. No, you can't be using the Sidra and going out first match on stream. Hold on. But Flamethrower though looking kind of nice. There we go. Nice NSIG. You can just kind of throw that out. The hitbox actually stays active on that cannonball longer than it takes for Sidra to complete the animation. So you can start a neutral light on cannon while that cannonball is still out.
Yeah. Man, he is actually doing just a stand-up job with this bow play. Which, I mean, he's really just been down to one weapon the entire time. Like, he's not been. I don't think he's got like a single hit with guitars outside of weapon tosses.
I think you're right. I think you're right. I don't think he's landed one hit, bro.
It's like he doesn't really need it either. And like I'm telling you, man, we were talking about that 3 defense, but again, that movement is exactly what's getting him around all of this cannon play.
Oh, Ninja goes to the sword.
I don't know about the swap right here for to the sword. I thought the cannon was really working out for him. I mean, even if it was just small hits here and there. However, I mean, this definitely still could go to him. Neither one of them armed right now. Ninja gonna get himself the cannon.
Well, I think Flamethrower has like Katars. Yep. So Ninja in a good spot to potentially make a comeback here because Flamethrower has shown that he's not too confident in the Katars. So.
Hey, hold on. High toss. And I think that might still be it. This seems like an easy edge.
Oh, what
my!
a joke.
Of all the ways.
I'm just like, you got 9 movement speed, and you waited that long to press recovery?
I hope you get 3 stock next game,
or like
bro.
8 movement speed? But no, that was good showing from Flamethrower, though. Definitely showing what his bow was all about. The moment the Katars came out, you could tell he was like, these are quite a bit crustier than my my bow play for sure. But I like the way he was playing around the cannon hitboxes, really moving and dashing all across the stage to kind of dodge some of those hits. Almost had that game too, just couldn't really find the final blow on the Ninja, but refined this like 1 or 2 things, and he could have easily won that game. Who's to say he would have lost that first one if he didn't kind of SD at the end there?
Yeah, and I feel like Ninja really gave him the way to get back to this. Like, just again, as you said, he waited mad long to hit that recovery on 8 speed, but at the same time, man, Ninja like was really high up, so he should have been able to recover almost to the middle of the wall and still been safe. He just decided to go for like the lowest part of the wall. It's unfortunate though, but you know, hopefully that doesn't rattle him too much as we get into the second game, right back to the same stage. Hopefully we get no SDs this time around. Oh wow. Okay, may not even get a chance to SD if you're getting taken out the blast zone like that.
Yeah, so far, I mean, oh my gosh, off the head, oh, down air. Oh, doesn't line up that ground pound correctly. Wanted to get it right along the wall to slide down it, but couldn't quite line it up. And Flamethrower having a tough time, needs a weapon, needs a bow specifically. If he picks up this first weapon and it ends up being Katars, he's going to be sad. But he's just saying, you know what, I'm going to do it unarmed. Come over here. Scrapping him up.
Again, it is actually 1-0 with the Ninja having the 1 right now. And we are in 2 out of 3 territory, so I'm assuming that we are going to see this man take it very soon if he can keep playing like this. Are we? Wait. Yeah. Oh, no, we're actually in best of 5 territory. I'm wrong. My bad.
Here we go. Happened to the best of us. I mean, got a couple more chances. Ninja going for the side light. Trying to zoom Flamethrower across the stage. Flamethrower has the Katars now. You know, stock later. Not exactly what they were probably looking for, but oh man, that's sick. Where was the range? Where was it? I don't know, man. Sometimes we looking at Ember's Guitar 6 and I'm just like, I
feel like the best thing about that is that little step back sig. But
yeah,
even then, I'm like, I mean, but do you really want to step back when you already don't got range?
Yeah.
All right.
There we go. Got the Sayer coming out there from Flamethrower to secure the first stock in the orange already, which isn't great, but you know, you got to do what you got to do.
Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. Good stuff getting off that wall sooner than later because, yeah, I definitely would have been stock. He is, yeah, not really much he could do right there. I mean, he actually had no more options, so he had to try to go for that low wall. I think the best thing he could have tried to have done to avoid any of that would have been to maybe like drift back a little bit and then hope that his recovery came or his air dodge came back in time, but I think he had just used it, so that probably didn't matter. Yeah, this game is looking all Ninja right now.
Yeah, this game 1 was looking pretty Flamethrower. Game 2, I mean, we've pretty much only seen Flamethrower really use the Katars. It has not really been working out. You know, he was able to get the first kill with that Sayer, but other than that, haven't seen a long string. There you go. That's a 2-piece right there. But then immediately swaps over to that bow. And now hopefully we're going to be able to see Flamethrower make a little bit of a comeback here. That N-Sig on bow was amazing. Hasn't been able to land one yet though, right? I don't think he actually landed an N-Sig yet.
Right. Yeah, I don't think he's been able to land an N-Sig yet either. However, okay, looks for a down Sig right there. He's kind of getting a little crazy with the Sig usage.
Yep.
And that is gonna, you know, gonna be it. Like, I feel like sometimes when you start getting crazy like that, you are gonna be taking some punishes. Obviously, SIGs are usually the strongest moves in the game. However, you're usually the most punishable if you're just throwing them out like that.
Unless you're a Sidra with Cannon and Sig, then you just press it because you feel like it. That's
Yeah. or you know, the Jala down SIG too. Well,
oh yeah, that's
true.
true.
Little quick. But for Ember, yeah, you can't just be throwing them out all recklessly like that.
Brawlhalla for game 3. Okay, I kind of like the idea. It scares me a little bit because on this stage especially, Cannon's really going to take you off the side and you won't have a lot of wiggle room in terms of whether or not you're going to survive. But in the same vein, you know, you do kind of force a little bit more of a close quarters game here, and maybe that's what Flamethrower wants to keep the Ninja closer so he doesn't have to space too far around all these Cannon hitboxes, because every time the Ninja whiffs, let's say a side lay or even a D light or something like that, the amount that he moves across the stage is so much that he'll be forcing himself into a corner.
Wait a minute, my man is actually opting to play the guitars right now. Like, he had a chance to get the bow going, and then he swapped over. But I mean, to be completely honest, the guitars is getting him a lot of damage. I mean, he always got a KO. I would say earlier with that same action, but no, this time around he finds the side sig, takes the KO.
All right, we guitar it up right now. Throwing out some neutral airs. Perfectly safe move to throw out in neutral. You can drift so much as well, especially with the amount of speed that Flamethrower has. If it whiffs, you can kind of just drift out the way. So I like the idea here. Runs into 2 hitboxes from the Ninja though, so it kind of takes a step back after that. He's like, all right, I'm getting too predictable in my approaches and timing because you're just hitting me over and over. But no, I'm trying to find. Okay, that's it. Just neutral. That's the thing with guitars, man. It's like you get a hit, and unless you read the dodge, every kind of stray hit you get does such a minimal. Wow, that hit.
Yeah, I feel like he walked directly into that somehow. Like, maybe he thought it was going to explode a little earlier, but. Dude, yeah, that was a good point you're making about the guitars, because, like, interestingly enough, you look at that weapon, and because it is, you know, a short-range weapon, a quicker weapon, you think that, oh, yeah, man, I'm supposed to be getting all kind of combos, but it's contrary to popular belief. It really is like a one-and-done type deal.
Yeah, you get your 1-2, and then you out. You got to read the dodge and go for the 1-2 again, and so far, Flamethrower, you know, switching over to the bow, goes for a little bit of a cheeky ground pound there, would have been a very early KO. That's going to be beautiful. The weapon toss, yup, closes it out, basically forcing the Ninja to be in a scenario where he would have to burn his dodge or eat that down air there. Sorry, the weapon throw. So, didn't, and got hit, and that's it. Back to the guitars we go.
Yeah, I am very interested in the fact that man decided to play guitars for so long, but now it seems like he's getting his bow uses out there. Might have been just going for the clean weapon starve as well, which he still has going on. Oh,
he picked that up so quick and mashed on light.
Oh, that's tough right there, man. Like, he was like, oh, okay, you're not gonna do that. Let me go ahead and get this weapon. And next thing you know, he's already on top of him. Like, oh, thanks for that weapon, for the free damage, and you pretty much just changed the whole momentum. I was unarmed, now you're unarmed.
Yeah. There we go. The neutral air coming out. Flamethrower looking for the side light, gets the D-light ground pound into the guitar pickup, looking for a little bit more damage. Flamethrower potentially going to be able to snatch this game here, but the Ninja kind of putting a pause on that thought with a well-timed gravity cancel D-light recovery on the sword, secure that KO. And now we're coming down to a last stock scenario here. Flamethrower does have the damage advantage, but does have less defense here, so the Ninja's going to be able to change the colors on Flamethrower quite a bit faster here.
Okay, I just saw. I just saw an interesting play there on the left side, but I feel like as I was thinking about it, I forgot why I even loved it so much. Just gonna keep it moving. Just gonna keep it moving here. Ooh. Oh, okay. Scruff McGruff took a bite out of that stock, bro. What's good?
You gotta feed the Neopets sometimes, man. They get hungry.
Oh yeah. Who's that? Lupin, I think. That was
yeah, Lupe or whatever.
Oh man.
Oh man.
The memories are flooding back, bro.
I have the sickest Piofin to ever do it, man.
And that was good stuff. I mean, like, Flamethrower was able to get himself a game here. Now maybe he's able to get himself to a game too, but I think it was really that small stage, and that's how we ended up on this super big stage. Seeing that, like, yeah, I guess he just didn't want to keep scrapping him. The guitars really did work on that small stage, and I was decently shook. You know, thinking about this 3 defense champion. going on this super small stage, I was like, oh, this doesn't seem like a good idea, but apparently it was the best idea. At least got him a game.
Yeah.
Now as we I guess we use that same logic to go ahead and get this counter pick. He hasn't been able to get a hit yet, or I think he's got like 1 hit so far, but you know, hasn't been able to get another hit yet.
Oh, that was his shot right there. Nice into the end sig. I don't believe the Ninja had a dodge at that moment, so that was pretty much guaranteed after the falling Sair. And now we're going to see what else Flamethrower can get. The damage deficit has more or less been made up for. You can see the thing about this stage, right? You got those side platforms that you can kind of hover around, so if you really don't want to deal with a lot of the horizontal approaches of the cannon, you can just retreat to those platforms and reset until you feel safe to come down.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You jumping. Oh, wow, man. Enlight's range is so much more than you think it is, dude. Hit him on top platform, dude. Nice.
Oh, scooped up, yeah. One of my favorite sigs in the game right there. It calls forth the Kraken so you can get that free hit, that neutral sig. Good stuff. Great anti-air, too. Comes out decently quick, too. Sidra, I mean, Sidra's whole sig kit is actually just really nice.
Definitely well inspired as well, right? You got the anchor and the Kraken, you know, make some takoyaki, whatever you got to do. Here we go.
Yeah, I think the only one I feel like the only one I don't use like a lot, I guess, would be sword down sig. Not sword down sig, cannon down sig.
Cannon down sig.
Yeah, I mean, like, and it still has its uses.
Oh, man.
Man, he keeps finding a way to get that wall as well, and making it safe because of the anchor drop. Okay. So still trying to figure out how to get this stock off. I mean, this is a red Sidra. He is throwing those things out, bro. He's got anchors away.
Got booty to drop.
I'm trying to figure out like how we are going to. I feel like it's probably going to be in the same format of him going for this drop down neutral air, and he keeps going for it. However, not lining it up the way that he wants. Ooh, this time trying to. Okay, there we go.
That was tough, though. You could see how much Flamethrower was just struggling to get that KO. I mean, Ninja was just kind of bobbing and weaving around the stage for at least a clean minute before Flamethrower was finally able to get that last hit. And if that's going to be how the rest of this game goes, that might be it for the set, man. Flamethrower's going to have to find a way to find the KOs as soon as possible. I don't even think we've seen one D-Light recovery KO come out from the bow kit, and that is a guaranteed combo, but just has been struggling to even land D-Lights in the neutral.
Okay, wait a minute. Out of there. Out of there yet again. I mean, it's definitely low-key moving on him, but nice.
Oh, I don't know about that. Okay. The Ninja had fast fall there to go for that recovery. Would have gotten the KO, but finds another recovery anyway. And there you have it. Flamethrower down to the last stock. Has the Ninja in yellow. The Ninja's in a great spot to go ahead and take this game and the set. We're going to see if Flamethrower can fight back.
I like the step back there, though. I was able to get that step back on the... Oh, wait a minute.
Okay.
Man, I don't know why, but just the animation for that ground pound looks like she's moving faster than everybody else in the game.
I know. It's like the beginning of Black Panther when T'Challa jumps out the ship.
Oh yeah. That's the Swanton bomb right there.
Oh man.
Oh,
this is bad.
Okay, off the edge, and okay, finds the low part of the wall. Good stuff. Just barely able to avoid that down air.
Oh, that didn't KO. Oh, that's tragic.
Yeah, that feels bad. I was on a platform too. Oh, that's rough. Hold on.
Oh
man, he feel like he got to throw it away to get the KO now. Like,
yeah, he just.
I gotta go unarmed for this KO.
Basically. That's it. Okay, because the ninja was making me sweat a little bit with that game one, but that game, the rest of the games weren't really that bad. I mean, the Brawlhalla one was the golden one if you're Flamethrower, right? That's where you were able to get the KO and it worked out kind of the way you wanted it to. But that was tough. And you can take a look at the bracket right here. Ninja 3 running Flamethrower going to be moving on forward into that bracket. But we can take a look at some of the clips here. I don't think there was any moment in any of those matches that was like particularly highlight worthy, you know. But you can see how they got some of the KOs.
I mean, I feel like Ember, or I guess Flamethrower, like the way that he kind of found his strength by going to, like, I mean, he played that was a risk reward game, the one that he won, bro. Like, I'm thinking about going to a small stage with that small amount of defense. I'm just like, man, you really have to believe in your gameplay like so hard. And he did. I mean, he did. You know, he was like, yeah, I don't care. The Sidra has mad defense too at that. And he was still like, you know what, I think I can take this win. And he found it. And he found it on the weapon that he wasn't even using that much the games beforehand. So it was nice to see that he was able to use both his weapons by the end. But I think it was just too little too late. So.
Man, I'm like, even me, I play Ogrim. I got mad defense, and I won't even go to small Brawlhaven. So I'm like, you got 3, and you went down and do it, man. You braver than most men.
Yeah, most definitely. So
now we got the next match coming up, bro. We got Agno and Chetero.
I didn't know Tuss was gonna lead me backwards again. Now my shirt say Ala Lawab. Lawarb. Y'all play some Ala Lawarb. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right, man. So let's get it. We got Agnos here with the Wushang, and then Cetero coming through with the Bryn. Agno and the Wushang, man. Like, Wushang, another one of those characters I feel like I would probably get down to playing. You know, if I liked Gauntlets more. I definitely like Spheres a lot. So I have a decent amount of Spear Legends already on deck, Bryn being one of them. But yeah, I'm just not like a super huge fan of the Gauntlets, but I think he has a pretty good spread of close and far range. Oh my god! Speaking of spread, bro, man.
Oh man, and Agno went for some of the hard stuff there, dude. He went for the D-Light, Nair, down air. That combo's pretty hard to get, man. Into the perfectly executed edge guard. And that's the thing about Gauntlets too, is like, I'm just waiting, like Wushang especially, like why hasn't Wushang won a tournament yet? Like a major, like this, everyone knows this Legend's ridiculous.